What's going on, people, and welcome to the first portfolio update of 2022. I hope y'all are having a great year so far. As you can tell from my excitement, 2022 has been pretty good for your boy so far. And I hope it stays that way for the entire year, not just for myself, but also for each and every single one of y'all. But anyway, let's get right into this portfolio. As you can tell from the title, the biggest news of the portfolio is I bought back into Alibaba. As some of y'all know, last year I decided to sell completely out of Alibaba, which was about a $1,700 sale, in order to do some tax loss harvesting at the end of the year, just to help me out with some things that I was doing. And Alibaba was a prime candidate to be able to do that. So I sold out completely in November 19th of last year. And then I bought back in December 24th, Christmas Eve. It was like a little celebration for your boy of last year. As you can see, I only bought back $1,400 when I initially sold out at $1,700. The reason why I only bought $1,400 is because I took some of the proceeds of Alibaba and started a brand new position, just because there's a company that I'm looking at, I'm enjoying learning more about, and it's SentinelOne, which is a cybersecurity company. As I learn more about this whole industry, cybersecurity, there's a lot of opportunity here, in my opinion, with the way the world is moving, with where we're going directionally. I just think there's a lot of growth opportunities for a lot of cybersecurity companies. And one of the ones that I've been learning about, and I spent some time during the Christmas break learning about, was SentinelOne. I love the way that they use their infrastructure to be able to defend cyber attacks before cyber attacks actually shows up in the way that we understand it to be. And so I've just been learning a good bit, and plus their compounded annual growth rate, because they're so small. Right now, they're still a 11 billion market cap company. And so there's a whole lot of room for them to grow, and they're continuing to grow. So I'm learning more about the company. I'm not really buying too heavily into it, but I took about $200 from the initial sale of Alibaba and bought into this company in around December 12th, which is when I had finally done some research, learned a few things, and I was like, let me keep learning a little bit more. And as you guys know, the way that I love to invest, the way that I love to learn about companies is to put a little bit of money at stake, which forces me to do research, which forces me to learn more and more and more about the company. I also did a little buy earlier in the week, or last week before y'all are watching this, of $50 into the company as well, because the price continues to dip. I mean, as of right now, I bought my first piece of the company at about $50, and now it's now about $43. So I've lost about 10%, but that's okay with me. It's part of the learning process. And as I learn more and as I grow more of a conviction in this company, I'm going to continue buying in. A couple of other things about the portfolio that I would like to share with every single person is where we sit right now. We are finally, as you look at the portfolio, we are finally almost back to the heights that we haven't seen since August of 2021. We're finally almost back to that height of having about $4,000 in the account. So it's good. The portfolio is finally moving back in the right direction. We love to see that. If you compare my portfolio to what the S&P 500 did last year, it is not looking very good, because your boy got trounced because of Alibaba. But that's okay as well. It is good that we are finally making it up. We did some option plays, as you guys know, last year that helped us pick up some of the returns that we lost within Alibaba, which was pretty nice. I mean, I learned options. It worked out for me that time. I know I got lucky, so I'll just take my luck and run away with it. And that's what we're going to be doing as far as that option play is concerned. Now, if we look at the portfolio as a whole, you can see right now Alibaba makes up about 40% of the portfolio, but the other largest part of the portfolio is SCHD. As you guys know, it's kind of like my store of just keeping money in that place, just to hold it until I see a great opportunity, which that money might end up going into SentinelOne if I feel like SentinelOne is the best opportunity possible right now. But for right now, one of the goals that I'm going to be doing is to make Alibaba a flat out 50% of this Robinhood portfolio. So I'm going to be dollar cost averaging back into Alibaba to build that up to be a 50% weighted in the portfolio. Right now, if we did based on these numbers, this will have to be about $2,000. So we'll just keep working towards it and see how the weight distribution goes into Alibaba, because I still think there's a great opportunity with this company. Now, will that for sure work out? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how this whole thing actually plays out over time. But anyway, the only other thing I would like to share with every single person with the portfolio is the history of the portfolio, or rather the dividends in this portfolio. In December of 2021, I made $6.63 in dividends. $6 of that was just from SCHD. As you guys know, it's a dividend growth ETF. And so that gave me $6.63. The 63 cents came from Microsoft. Thank you, Microsoft, one of my favorite companies of all time. And then last year in total, we made $47.04 $47.74. Look at that. Look at that beautiful mirrored number. $47.74. But anyway, that's the highest number that we've made since I started tracking and started doing individual stocks in this portfolio. It is moving in the right direction. As you can see, it's not as steep of an incline as it was from 2019 to 2020, mainly because I shifted focus and moved away from just putting money into SCHD and moved some of that money into Alibaba. And so that dropped my growth rate a little bit. But either way, that's okay with me because we are not optimizing for dividends. We are optimizing for growth. Dividends can come later. It can come with the good companies that we invest in. If a company happens to pay a dividend, wonderful. If they don't, as long as the company themselves is a wonderful business. But anyway, that is all I got for y'all. I hope y'all learned one, maybe two things out of this entire thing. And if you did, hit that like button and then share this video with one person that you love, one person that you hate, and one person you're just kind of like, about. And by that time, you just shared it with every single person that you know. But it's been your boy Kelechi. I'm gonna catch y'all up on the next one. Remember, generosity is always greater than greed. God bless each and every single one of y'all. And your boy is out of here. Peace. Whoosh.